Prabhupada ki jai, Sri Sri Radhananda Mohan ki jai, Sri Gaurnitai ki jai, Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki jai, ISKCON Pratishtha Acharya Sri Prabhupada ki jai, ISKCON Guruvrind ki jai, Samaveta Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanandi Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gopalani Pracharya Nirvise Saraswati Paschatya Disatharine Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu bheva patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. What does this mean? Okay, everyone say loudly Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So I offer my respectful obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. There are many senior devotees here, much more qualified to speak on this topic of Mahaprabhu's initiation. Sikhimaiti Prabhu asked me to speak on the initiation of Mahaprabhu. So try begging your mercy, Prabhu. And there are many devotees here, Prabhupada disciples are also here. So please, shower your mercy. Hare Krishna. Dwapar Yuga just ended. Kali Yuga just began. And right at the beginning of Kali Yuga, how people degraded themselves, completely avoiding Krishna consciousness and diving deep into material existence, material sense gratification. Naru Muni got very, very worried. So he went to a place very close to Kusum Sarovar in Vrindavan. That place is still there. That place is called Narad Kund. Very, very beautiful pond. If you go now, you'll be able to see how beautifully it has been developed. So Narad Muni was praying to Krishna, saying, "My Lord, I know you just ended your pastime. Kali Yuga has just begun. But I'm very, very sad to see how the people of Kali Yuga have degraded. Therefore, you have to come again. And you have to show by your own example how one can dedicate one's life to the lotus feet of Krishna." So Mahaprabhu appeared in front of Narad Muni in Narad Kund. This is the first time Narad Muni is having the darshan of Mahaprabhu. "My Lord, please descend with your associate just like a devotee. Show to the world what it means to be a devotee, what it means to love Krishna, what it means to be attached to Krishna. Apani achari bhakti sikhaimu sabhare." Chaitanya Charitamrita says, the Lord decided that I will practice, I will show to the world what it means to be a devotee. I will be a good example. Through my example, I will teach others how to be a devotee. Because time is very short and this topic is very big. I just gave a seminar on this, Mahaprabhu's initiation. The lecture was for 5 hours, for 2 days, 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours. And I have 40 minutes. So I will try to summarize. There's a lot of details is given about Mahaprabhu's initiation. Mahaprabhu appeared and he began to relish Vidyaras. Day and night he was studying, he was teaching, he was arguing with everyone, he was defeating everyone. So he was enjoying this mellow of knowledge, argument, and defeating everyone. The devotees were very sad. They did not know that Mahaprabhu was Krishna himself. They thought that this was the most beautiful person they have ever seen, most talented. He was the greatest scholar that anyone can even imagine to be. And everyone was attracted to him. So the devotees were praying to Krishna, my dear Lord, please give us this benediction that one day Nimai will become a devotee. Hena koro Krishna Jagannather Nandan, tor rase mattahu chhari annaman. My dear Krishna, my dear Lord Jagannath, please give this benediction that Nimai will become a great devotee of yours. And we want to associate with him. But right now we cannot associate with him because he's always arguing with everyone, including us. And he very easily defeats us. And you'll know that Mukunda, Gadadhar and all these amazing devotees, they will run away when they saw Mahaprabhu coming this way, because you'll just argue with everybody. So they all went to Advaitacharya. My Lord, we've been praying for years to Krishna so that Nimai will become a devotee. Why is he not becoming a devotee? Is there any hope that one day Nimai Pandit will become a devotee? So Advaitacharya, he said, don't worry. All of you are praying so hard. I am also praying. But my realization is that very soon Nimai Pandit will become the greatest devotee. So when these words came out of Advaitacharya's mouth, somehow or other everyone had full faith that for sure Nimai will become a devotee one day. So Advaitacharya attracted Isvara Puripad to come to Navadvip. Isvara Puripad is a god brother of Advaitacharya. Both of them are disciples of Madhavendra Puri. So Advaitacharya mentally attracted Isvara Puripad to come to Navadvip. So Isvara Puripad came to Navadvip for the first time. And directly he went to the house of Advaitacharya. And Advaitacharya acted like he didn't know who Isvara Puripad was. Advaitacharya inspired Mukunda to sing a beautiful song glorifying the beauty of Krishna. Upon hearing the beautiful singing of Mukunda, Isvara Puripad exhibited love of Godhead. He fell on the ground and crying in ecstatic love of Godhead. The devotees have never seen such a love. So they all understood that he must be a pure devotee of the Lord. At that time, Isvara Puripad stayed in Navadvip for a few months. So during that time, one day Mahaprabhu was walking with his students, and Isvara Puripad happened to see Mahaprabhu for the first time. Mahaprabhu looked so beautiful that Isvara Puripad was completely stunned in seeing Mahaprabhu, completely bewildered. And he could not get his eyes off of Mahaprabhu. He was just staring at him. And then after some time, Isvara Puripad asked, "Who are you? What's your name? And what is this book that you have in your hand?" Mahaprabhu immediately understood, here is my Guru. So he bowed his head, did not say anything. So on his behalf, some of his students told Isvara Puripad, "My Lord, his name is Nimai Pandit. He is the famous Nimai Pandit of Navadvip. And we were all his students." Saying Mahaprabhu's humility, Isvara Puripad was very, very happy, completely mesmerized by his beauty. Saying Isvara Puripad, Mahaprabhu realized that it is time for me to exhibit slowly, slowly for the purpose that I came to this world. And the first thing the first thing Mahaprabhu did, he humbly begged Isvara Puripad, says, "My Lord, it is the greatest fortune that I am able to have your darshan. My humble request is that you please come with me to my house." So on the first meeting with his spiritual master, Mahaprabhu invited Isvara Puripad to go to his house. He took Isvara Puripad to his home, asked Sachi Mata to cook and offered to Krishna. And Sachi Mata was very, very happy to cook a huge feast. Mahaprabhu personally served his spiritual master, Isvara Puripad. So this was the first meeting. First meeting with Isvara Puripad, Mahaprabhu took him to his home, had his mother cooked, Mahaprabhu served, and both of them spoke about Krishna for a long time. While Isvara Puripad was crying in ecstatic love of Godhead while talking about Krishna, Mahaprabhu did not cry. Mahaprabhu was withholding his emotions because he thought it wasn't the right time. So he waited. Anyway, there's a long discussion of what happens after that. The second pastime with Mahaprabhu and Isvara Puripad is that Mahaprabhu would very often go to where Isvara Puripad was staying. Serve him, hear from him, like that. Isvara Puripad had written a scripture called Krishna Kathamrita, Krishna Lilamrita. Krishna Lilamrita. He was a great scholar, Isvara Puripad. And after completing the book, Isvara Puripad told Mahaprabhu, he said, "Nimai Pandit, you are a great scholar. I have written a book, and everyone tells me that you are the greatest scholar. So why don't you check my book and see if there is any mistake in my book?" So internally Mahaprabhu was thinking, here is my spiritual master asking me to see if there is any mistake in his book. As a disciple, I am supposed to find mistakes in the Guru's book. So Mahaprabhu said, "প্রভু বলে ভক্ত বাক্য কৃষ্ণের বর্ণন ইহাতে যে দোষ দেখে সেই পাপীজন." You have described Krishna's pastime. Anyone who finds faults in your book, he is a sinful person. Krishna has accepted your service. Who am I to find some mistake? So Isvara Puripad said, "That's okay, but when I am asking you to find faults, you should find faults." So Mahaprabhu again refused. That no, I cannot do that. I can say for sure that there is no mistake in your writing. But Isvara Puripad again and again requested, no, you take this book and find something if there is a fault in that book. So Mahaprabhu said, okay, if this is your desire, okay, give me the book. So Mahaprabhu took that book. So after a few days, they met and Isvara Puripad asked, did you find any mistake? And Mahaprabhu said, I found one mistake. Actually, this is a pastime that please know that there is no mistake in Isvara Puripad's writing. But because Isvara Puripad wanted, so Mahaprabhu, he was the greatest Pandit, so found one grammatical mistake. So then, okay, explain what mistake I have written. So Mahaprabhu explained that instead of this word, you should have used this word. I'm not getting into that because there's no time. So Isvara Puripad said, no. What you say is wrong. What I have written is right. So Mahaprabhu gave his logic. Isvara Puripad gave his logic. After hearing Isvara Puripad's logic, Nimai Pandit said, my Lord, you're absolutely right. This is the first time in the history of Mahaprabhu's Vidyaras pastime that Mahaprabhu has accepted defeat. First time. Upon hearing the description of Isvara Puripad, Mahaprabhu completely agreed. Yes, it's my mistake. You're right. So in this way, Mahaprabhu and Isvara Puripad spent a couple of months in Navadvip. Then Mahaprabhu, here Vrindavan Das Thakur, he explains how the Lord is always very, very happy when he is defeated by his devotees. We become very sad, no? When we become defeated. Sarvakale Prabhu Barayen Bhrittu Joy, Eitan Swabhab Sakal Vedikoy. In all the scripture it is explained that the Lord becomes very, very happy when he is defeated by his devotees. Sri Ramanam Parajita, Brishavam Bhadrasayanestu Pralambo Rahini Sutam. When Krishna was defeated by Sridham, Krishna was so happy. Because the pastime was, whoever gets defeated, he has to carry the other person on his shoulder and carry. So Krishna and Sridham, they had a battle and Krishna got defeated. So Sridham said, Krishna, you got defeated, now pick me up. This is from Bhagavatam, pick me up. Krishna said, yes, I have to pick you up, I got defeated. So Krishna picked up Sridham. Now when you pick up someone, his 2 lotus feet is here, right? So here is Krishna picking up Sridham, and Sridham's lotus feet in Krishna's heart, Krishna's chest. And Krishna is holding that. And he feels that this is the best service I can do. Krishna is always looking forward. Whenever there is many pastimes. When Krishna is asked, what do you do? It's like if someone asks you, what's your job? What do? You say something. When you ask Krishna, what do you do? I serve my devotees. I worship my devotees. I glorify my devotees. That's my service. So here Vrindavan Das Thakur says, Sarvakal Prabhu Barayen Bhrittu Joy. Eternally, all the time, this is the Lord. This is what he does the best. So he was very, very happy being defeated by Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu was very happy being defeated by Isvara Puripad. Isvara Puripad left. In the meantime, many pastimes had happened. And Mahaprabhu wanted to go to Gaya to do the last rites for his father. Sachimata said, if this is what you want to do, how can I stop you? Usachi Mata requested Chandrasekhar Acharya and some of his students, Mahaprabhu's students, to accompany Mahaprabhu to go to Gaya. Mahaprabhu entered Gaya with many of his students and Chandrasekhar Acharya. When Mahaprabhu entered the Vishnu Pada Padma temple, seeing the lotus feet of Krishna, Mahaprabhu fell on the ground, crying in ecstatic love of Godhead. And all the Brahmanas there, they were completely stunned because they have never seen anyone crying so pathetically, seeing the lotus feet of Krishna. And they thought that he must be an expansion of the Lord because only Lord can exhibit such emotions. They all began to glorify the lotus feet of Krishna, citing so many verses from so many scriptures. And Mahaprabhu was completely immersed in hearing this beautiful glorification of the lotus feet of the Lord, Vishnu Pada Padma. As Lord was hearing the glories of the Lord's lotus feet, at that time Isvara Puri entered the temple. So the first meeting was in Mayapur for some months. Then many years have passed by. And now, for the second time, Isvara Puri is entering the temple where the Lord is there crying, seeing the lotus feet of Krishna, Vishnu. As soon as Mahaprabhu saw Isvara Puri Namas korilen Prabhu Koriya Adar. He fell at the lotus feet of Isvara Puri paid his obeisances. Isvara Puri picked him up and hugged him. Alingon korilen Mahahorsha hoiya. Isvara Puri hugged Mahaprabhu, and both of them began to cry. Dohare bigraha dohakara prema jole, sinchita hoila premananda kutuhale. Both began to cry in ecstatic love of Godhead, and the whole place was completely immersed with the lotus tears from the Lord's and Isvara Puri eyes. Isvara Puri was very happy to see Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu began to glorify Isvara Puri. I think this is very important for all of us, because sometimes we are into going to different pilgrimages, doing this ceremony, that ceremony, and chanting this mantra, that mantra, and hoping our pilgrimage has been successful. Look what Mahaprabhu told Isvara Puri. This is from Chaitanya Bhagavat. Prabhu bole Gaya Jatra safal amar. Says, now my pilgrimage has been successful. Please understand, Mahaprabhu came to do last rites, right, of his father. Has he done that yet? No, he just came. Mahaprabhu just came. But seeing Isvara Puri, Mahaprabhu says, Prabhu bole Gaya Jatra safal amar. My pilgrimage has been completed. Why? Jotokkon dekhilao tomar chor. I have seen your lotus feet. Now my pilgrimage is successful. Tirthopinde tilese nistroya pitrikan. If someone comes here, does the last rites of their forefather, they get delivered, no doubt. But তোমার দেখিলেই মাত্র কোটি পিতৃগণ সেইখানে সর্ববন্ধ পায় বিমোচন. But simply by having darshan of a Mahabhagavat like you, 1,000,000 forefathers, ancestors, they get all delivered. And therefore, I feel my pilgrimage has been successful. অতএব তীর্থ নহে তোমার সমান. No pilgrimage can be compared to you. You purify the places of pilgrimage. This is how Mahaprabhu glorified his spiritual master. This is how the Lord glorified his devotees. So hearing, serving a pure devotee of the Lord, that is the best thing that we can do. That is the best service we can do. Then Mahaprabhu offered himself to the lotus feet of Isvara Puri, saying, "My Lord, please deliver me from material existence." চরণে পড়িয়া বলে বচন কাতর, করুণ অরুণ আঁখি করে ছল ছল, কেমনে তরিব এই সংসার সাগরে, কৃষ্ণ পাদাম্বুজ ভক্তি দেহ তো আমার. Mahaprabhu, even though he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but because he is acting as a devotee, he is showing all of us the mood of a disciple. দীক্ষাকালে শিষ্য করে আত্মসমর্পণ. At the time of initiation, a disciple completely surrenders himself to the lotus feet of the spiritual master. Here Sriman Mahaprabhu is completely surrendering himself to the lotus feet of his spiritual master, saying how he is a fallen soul, he is in this material world, and therefore, my dear spiritual master, please accept me, please deliver me. So this is the mood of Sriman Mahaprabhu. In this way, Lord is teaching us. So seeing so much humility, Isvara Puri felt a little embarrassed, felt a little shy. And Isvara Puri told Mahaprabhu, he said, "No, don't treat me. I know exactly who you are. I have seen you before. I have seen you in Navadvip, and just for your information, by the mercy of my spiritual master, meaning Madhavendra Puripad, I know who you are." And he said, "Satto ei kohi, oite onno kichu nai. Nimai, I'll tell you the truth, and I don't lie. Whatever I'm about to say is the fact. And the fact is, Krishna darshan sukh tuma dekhi pai. When I saw Krishna, when I see Krishna, the happiness I derive, I get the same happiness upon seeing you. So Nimai, I know who you are. You are Krishna himself. But I also understand that you have come here for a purpose. So let's not talk about this anymore. Can we talk about this later on?" So Isvara Puri told him that you are Krishna. And here Nimai Pandit is saying, "I am a fallen soul in this material world suffering. Please deliver me." And Isvara Puri did not want to drag on the conversation. Mahaprabhu said to Isvara Puri, "Oh, you are seeing Krishna in me. That is nothing surprising about that. You are a Mahabhagavat. Sarvatra deketar ishtadeva spurti. You see Krishna everywhere. So you will sing Krishna in me. So there is nothing." Today we were reading in the morning that Rishabdev, Bhagavan Rishabdev is telling his 100 sons, never envy anybody. Why? Because in everyone's heart, Krishna resides. Because Krishna is residing in everyone's heart, don't envy anybody. So here Mahaprabhu is saying that you are saying Krishna in me, there is nothing to be surprised. Because you are Mahabhagavat, you are saying Krishna everywhere. But please don't trick me, Mahaprabhu is saying. I am a fallen soul. Please deliver me. Please accept me as your disciple. So Isvara Puri again said, "Okay, look, you have come here for a purpose. He came here to do the last rites, right? So do that. We'll talk about it later on. So Isvara Puripat left and Mahaprabhu, he rested, and the next day, from the morning till afternoon, Mahaprabhu did the last rites for his father. I don't know if anyone of you have gone to Gaya. I have gone there to do the last rites for my father. So I have the experience. It literally takes from early morning till afternoon. It takes 7-8 hours to complete all the play. And Chaitanya Bhagavat says Mahaprabhu did all the things. He actually did go to a few places. And wherever he did the rituals, Vrindavan Das Thakur very clearly explains. So he did all the rituals. He hasn't taken anything. He hasn't eaten anything. You are not supposed to eat. You are supposed to fast and do all the rites. He did all that. Then he came back to the place where he was staying. He told Chandrasekhar Acharya, usually Chandrasekhar Acharya would cook for the Lord or one of his students would cook. But today he came back after doing the last rites. He told Chandrasekhar Acharya that I am requesting all of you, please don't cook for me. Because I want to cook today. And nobody knew why he wanted to cook. I don't know how many pastimes you have heard about Mahaprabhu cooking himself. Not many. So Mahaprabhu told everyone, please don't cook for me. I want to cook. So all the devotees said, okay, my Lord, if you want to cook, who can stop? So he cooked. Very nice items he cooked. He offered. At that time, Isvara Puripat walked in again. He walked in. And Isvara Puripat said, wow, I came at the right time. হাসিয়া বলেন প্রভু, হাসিয়া বলেন পুরী, সুনহ পণ্ডিত, ভালো তো সময় আইলাও উপনীত। Oh, I came at a very good time. প্রভু বলে যবে হইল ভাগ্যের উদয়, এই অন্ন ভিক্ষা আজি কর মহাশয়। My dear Lord, it is my greatest fortune that I have just completed the cooking. I just offered and you came. My human form of life will be successful if you kindly accept this prasad. So jokingly, Isvara Puripat said, oh, you're offering me everything. But if I eat everything, what will you eat? So Mahaprabhu said, my Lord, don't worry about me. I'll make some arrangement. So then Isvara Puripat said, no, whatever you cooked, we'll divide into half-half. You take half, I take half. So Isvara Puripat said, my Lord, if you accept me as your, Mahaprabhu said, my Lord, if you accept me as your servant, then you please eat everything. Again Isvara Puripat said, if I eat everything, what will you eat? So Mahaprabhu said, it takes me a moment, a second to cook. Yesterday, you remember? Yesterday, Isvara Puripat said that seeing you and seeing Krishna is the same. Today, Mahaprabhu is replying to that, I can cook in a second. Is there anyone here who can cook in a second? But Isvara Puripat immediately knew what he was talking about. Yes, he can cook within a second. So Isvara Puripat also understood what needs to be done. So he said, okay, I'm ready to eat. So Isvara Puripat sat, Mahaprabhu served. While Mahaprabhu was serving, Lakshmi Devi, she thought that my husband just cooked. Now he is serving his own spiritual master. After serving again, if he has to cook for himself, it's not right. I did not say anything because he was cooking for his spiritual master. So I did not interfere. But my Lord wants to eat, why he has to cook for himself? So while Mahaprabhu was serving his spiritual master, Lakshmi Devi appeared and cooked everything. So Mahaprabhu served his spiritual master, gave nice garland, chandan and everything, went to the kitchen, everything was already ready. Because Lakshmi Devi came and cooked everything. So this was the pastime that took place. Now this is very important because from this pastime we understand that how important it is for the disciple to serve his guru with so much humility. Here Mahaprabhu served Isvara Puripad, glorified Isvara Puripad, heard Krishna Katha from Isvara Puripad. He was preparing himself to be a perfect disciple. Tad viddhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Mahaprabhu was the perfect example of a perfect disciple. Here, Vrindavan Das Thakur says, anyone who hears this pastime, Isvara Purir Sange Prabhur Bhajan, Ihar Sravana Mile Krishna Premadhan. Simply by hearing this pastime, one is able to get love of Godhead. This is the benediction given by Vrindavan Das Thakur. So, in this way, Mahaprabhu served his spiritual master. The next day, Isvara Puripad again came and Mahaprabhu fell at his lotus feet and he began to cry. Kemone taribo ami sangsar sagore Krishna padam bhuja bhakti dehoto amare. My dear spiritual master, how will I be delivered from the existence of material life? You are able to give Krishna. You are able to give Krishna bhakti. Please, my Lord, please accept me and give me Krishna bhakti. Krishna dikha binu deho akarana dekhi. Without initiation, this human form of life is useless. Purane esob bakko sadhu mukhe sakhi. I have read this in the scriptures. I have heard from different devotees. Therefore, my dear Lord, my dear spiritual master, please accept me. Mantra dikha chahilen madhur bachane. In this way, very beautifully, Mahaprabhu begged initiation from Isvara Puripad. Even though Isvara Puripad knew that Mahaprabhu was the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but because Mahaprabhu has appeared for a particular purpose, in order to enhance that pastime, Isvara Puripad decided to accept Mahaprabhu as his own disciple. And Isvara Puripad said, my dear Nimai, why only will I accept you as my disciple? I am ready to give my life for you. This is the spiritual master speaking. He said, I am ready to give my life for you. So in this way, Tobetan sthane Sikha Guru Narayan Korilen Dosakhar Mantrer Grahan. In this way, in the most auspicious place of Gayadham, Mahaprabhu was accepted as a disciple by Isvara Puripad, giving him the Dvadas Akhar Gopal mantra. Now, after the initiation, after this mantra was received, Mahaprabhu worshipped his spiritual master. Tabe Prabhu Pradakhin Koriya Purire, he did parikrama to his spiritual master, and both of them began to cry in ecstatic love of Godhead. The moment Mahaprabhu got the mantra, Mahaprabhu felt ecstatic love of Godhead, began to chant and dance in ecstatic love of Godhead. Again and again, Mahaprabhu begged his spiritual master, Jano ami bhasi Krishna premar sakure. My dear spiritual master, please shower your blessings upon me so I may be immersed in ecstatic love of Godhead always. শুনিয়া প্রভুর বাক্য শ্রী ঈশ্বর পুরী প্রভুরে দিলেন আলিঙ্গন বক্ষে ধরি. Hearing this, Mahaprabhu, Isvara Puripad took Mahaprabhu in his chest and gave a huge, very strong embrace. Now the time came for Guru Dakshin. You know, after initiation of Guru Dakshin. So Mahaprabhu asked Isvara Puripad, what Guru Dakshin can I give you? So Isvara Puripad first said, yes, I want a Guru Dakshin. And the Lord was very happy. My spiritual master wants Guru Dakshin, I am here to give Guru Dakshin. Please tell my Lord, my dear spiritual master, what Guru Dakshin I can offer. So Isvara Puripad said, the Guru Dakshin that I want from you, that you accept me as yours. You accept me as yours, that is your Guru Dakshin. Because both know each other. Isvara Puripad is known to the Lord and Lord is known to Isvara Puripad. In this way, the most beautiful pastime took place in Gayadham. Dohar নয়ন জলে দোহার শরীর সিঞ্চিত হইলা প্রেমে কেহ নহে স্থির. Chaitanya Bhagavat says, after the initiation, both of them cried incessantly, showering each other with their transcendental tears. They bathed each other with their transcendental tears. This is how the most beautiful initiation took place of Sriman Mahaprabhu. If you want to read more about this, you can read Chaitanya Bhagavat. And then there is a book, I'm not sure if you'll be able to get it here. It's called Gauranga Champu. This book is 500 years old. It's very authentic, and this book is also gives some details about Mahaprabhu's initiation. But the basic details you can get it from Chaitanya Bhagavat. Now it's 5:30. I'll end here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So during the initiation, the name did not get changed. The only time his name was changed was when he took sannyas. In case from Keshav Bharati in Kantak Nagar in Katwa. So his name wasn't changed. Right? Hare Krishna.
Oh, His Grace Naru Gopal Ki. Any questions? We have time for some questions. Anyone? Have at this time? No? Okay. So, again, thank you. We hope to see you at least next summer. Oh, I missed a question. Hold on. One question. Here we go.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for class, Prabhuji. Could you tell us again the name of the book? Is it Gauranga Champu?
The main details, you'll get it from Chaitanya Bhagavat. And the other book, you can try, if you can get it. It's called Gauranga Champu.
Hare Krishna.
So at this time, we have our Sunday feast sponsor.
Yes, you were saying the most important service is to serve your guru. What if a person's not initiated? Is Srila Prabhupada their guru that they're serving then?
Can you repeat the next? Sorry. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
The day we are introduced to Krishna consciousness, we are introduced to Prabhupada. Prabhupada is our shelter. He is our hope. So you should only take initiation from someone when you really feel he is the right person. So till then, don't worry. ISKCON's founder Acharya Prabhupada is there, and he will show us the path. So you are definitely connected because Prabhupada, you are connected to Prabhupada. Tell me about it.
Thank you so much. Just to add to that, we have to remember Prabhupada is the Acharya. So everyone, we're all working from now until the next 10,000 years to satisfy the desires of the Acharya. So all gurus are in that line. That way. So thank you. So we request His Grace Naru Gopal Prabhu to lead us in some small kirtan. And today's Sunday feast sponsor, you get it afterwards. Sunday feast sponsor, Santosh Chaitanya Das, where are you, Prabhu? And his wife Kamalakshi, she's busy with the Sunday school. So you, huh?
My parents.
Oh, I don't know your name. They are sponsored. Come introduce your parents. Tell them to come up. Tell them to come up. Hold on.
Ajo.
Introduce them.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Something very brief. Sorry.
Yeah, so these are Shankala Sharma and Geeta Sharma. So actually they are sponsoring the feast. They would like to say something after the program.
After the mini artik. So, and they offer the mini artik. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,